Guys, welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I want to bring you guys another product review. I absolutely love reviewing hunting vests, especially for turkey season. I know if you guys have been keeping up with the channel, you see me do a lot of reviews on the Alaska Guide Creations version of what I carry in the turkey woods. But I want to give you guys another option today. This is a product that was sent over to me by Chief Upland. Now, if you guys do not know anything about Chief Upland, stop the video right now, go ahead and go straight to their website and take a look at the different products that they offer. They are geared highly towards the upland hunter. That's where they got their birth, that's where they started. And a lot of the really cool features that upland game hunters need in a game vest, they took some of those ideas and incorporated it into a turkey hunting vest for people like me and you. So let's get started and let's talk about the Chief Upland Turkey Hunting Vest. All right, guys, so right off the bat, the first thing that I want to point out about this vest whenever I took it out of the box and I put it on was how comfortable it was. I have ran a lot of turkey hunting vests in my day, and this is by far, other than I'm not gonna say other than, it is as comfortable as my Alaska Guides Creation, little chest harness and everything, but that's not geared directly towards turkey hunting like this vest is. From a pure turkey hunting vest standpoint, this is the most comfortable vest that I have put on. They've got a lot of cool features on the back side of it to help you with your support systems. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4 straps that goes across your chest and then around your waist as well. That is huge for me because if you want to carry a lot of equipment, possibly carry your lunch in if you're going to hunt public land and you need some food, snack, drinks, water, whatever the case may be, this helps you support what you're going to be putting on your back. By far the most comfortable vest that I have put on, period. Hands down, the most comfortable. Another cool thing about it is they give you a lot of different options as far as how you can customize this vest. That is probably, in my opinion, the coolest thing about this vest is that it is completely customizable. Unlike some of the other turkey vests that are out there on the market, pretty much if you buy it, what you see is what you get. The pockets are where the pockets are at, the zippers are where the zippers are at, the buttons are where the buttons are at, and they're there. It is what it is, that's what you're getting. But with this, you have the ability to move everything around depending on what you're carrying that day, what you're going to hunt for, because this does not have to be a turkey only vest. You can still use this to go hunt upland game, go hunt rabbits, go hunt squirrels, whatever the case may be. You can use this vest, and you may not need all these gizmos and gadgets and packs and everything on there, or maybe you want to move them different places on this vest. You have, and to keep it simple for you guys, if you know what the system is that is on bulletproof vest, typically you can move different things around like magazine holders. This is what this vest has. So hopefully you guys can see right here, all these little slits. You can move all of these accessories anywhere around this vest, anywhere that it makes sense and anywhere that it is comfortable for you. So as you can tell here, I've got this is what they call their, I guess, a shotgun shell case. So it has a nice magnet flap, so you can see how tight that is, and then it breaks loose. And then you've got an initial pocket right there where you can put some shells or put something in there, maybe like your little box of diaphragm calls. And then what's nice about it is it's very easy to get to because this magnet opens up and releases flawlessly. Once you open up the magnet pouch, you can unzip it. It's able to hold easily a box of shells and then some. So if you're going to shoot clays or you're going to shoot doves, whatever the case may be, this would also be a good option for me. I think this right here would be perfect if I'm going turkey hunting. I can put, I mean, however many slate calls or glass calls I wanted to put in there. I could probably fit 4 or 5 in that little pouch, and then I could put my strikers in there as well. So you can use that pouch for pretty much whatever you want to use it for. And then of course, I just love that little magnet flap. to be able to get in there, get stuff out. It's quiet, which is the main thing that I like it for. So if I'm trying to get to something, I don't have to mess with any zippers. I can just reach down, get it, and then when I'm done, I can close it back. And the magnets are really strong, so it's not just gonna flip open on its own. You have to intentionally grab that thing and pull it. Over here on this side, I have what I'm just gonna call it a cell phone holder. And before I get too deep, show you guys here, they actually send you a little brochure here with this vest that tells you a little bit about it. It tells you about the chest straps, the waist belt, shoulder straps, the J clips, reading this upside down, the rear clench strap, and the hydration hose chest clip, which I will try to touch on a little bit of all this. I may not call it word for word what it is, but it is nice that they send you that so you can walk through this vest on a sheet of paper. They also have a little barcode up here that you can scan, and it should take you to a video where a guy will actually walk you through this vest and show you how to set it up exactly how you want. So that is neat that they send that to you. So let me jump back into the review of this thing. So they've also got, I'm going to call this a cell phone holder. The only thing that I don't like about this little holder here is you can see how flappy it is, and that's just because this strap back here on the back is loose. Now, there is a way, in my opinion, to fix that. I don't think that this was intended to go down on this lower portion of the vest. I think this pouch was actually designed to go up here somewhere on these main straps, because you can tell here you've got these slits where you can mount a pouch like this up here if you wanted to do that. But for turkey hunting, I wanted to have it down here around the bottom side of me. And essentially this looks just like a cell phone holder, but you could fit like a box call, a little push button call, whatever it is that you want to put in there. You could definitely fit some slate calls, maybe a glass call as well. And then it has a nice outer side of it where you could slide possibly some strikers down through there. And it feels like if you put a striker down through there, it would be held fairly securely. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it is how loose and floppy that right there is. So, and I've got it all the way through about as good as I can get it. It's just, you know, the how loose it is, I'm not a fan of that. The next thing that I want to look at is this little, I'm going to call it a water bottle pouch, because essentially that's what it looks like. But you can put, again, pretty much anything in there. You can put, you know, your big box call, you can put some strikers in there. It's designed for a water bottle because it has a little drain hole down here in the bottom, so that way if you put your water bottle in there and it starts sweating or leaking, it'll leak out the bottom and it won't fill up with water. So that is really, really nice there. Obviously, reading through that pack, we were talking about the hydration J-hook. This right here, I'm assuming, is what they are calling their hydration J-hook. As you can see, I have the Alaska Guide Creations water bladder stuck in the back of this thing, and I'll open it up here in just a second. But you can see how that J-hook holds that in place and doesn't let it flop all over. And then if I need something to drink, it's relatively easy to take out, get a drink, and then lock it right back into place, no problem at all. So that's really nice that they gave you that and they're thinking that far ahead. They also have a bunch of neat little, I guess, smaller features, like this little Velcro strap right here. Good place to put some diaphragm calls, something you need to get to relatively easy. Again, over here I showed you a minute ago, you have the ability to move one of these packs up here on this chest strap area if you want to do that. I do not like it being there because I'm a right-handed shooter, and my gun, the butt of my gun, will go right there the majority of the time. So I don't want anything big and bulky over here on my shoulder. Take this thing off and I'm going to show you what this back looks like. So again, you have a nice little strap. Don't exactly understand what this strap right here is for. I'm sure they have an exact purpose for it, but has a Velcro strap, and then you can see this zipper goes down. Open this up, and this is where my bladder is at. Now, you do not have to use this for a bladder. If you wanted to use it to actually tote materials, maybe a saw, loppers, whatever the case may be, you can do that. It has a nice little zipper here, and that zipper actually unzips this back side so that you could take it out and wash it. If you get it bloody, you get feathers in it, whatever the case may be, you can get that out and get it washed. one of the things that makes this thing so comfortable is all this padding in here. I don't know if you guys can tell or not with the way that the sun is. That's a little bit better. All this black right here is nice mesh padding, so when you put it on, you can definitely tell that you've got a good back support. And the good thing about it is, if you sit down and put your back up against a tree like a lot of turkey hunters do, this gives you a lot of support, so you don't feel the knots of those trees just straight digging into your back, which is a good thing. But one of the cool things about it is, I want you guys, and it's kind of hard for you guys to tell, but the little side where you would carry a turkey decoy or a pheasant or whatever the case may be, this entire vest is completely open. Hopefully you can see that. So all the way around the sides here, that goes around your stomach, all the way around to the other place here, it is completely open. So you almost have a, I'm gonna call it a trash bag almost, because you can pretty much tote anything you want. So let me give you guys an example here. Get everything strapped on. It feels like you're strapping on to take off on an airplane or something like that. But I can reach in right here and grab all the way from the inside pocket on the side here, or I can reach all the way around to the back. And then same thing on the right hand side. I can reach down, get something out of here, and then I can reach all the way around to the other side depending on what I needed to get to. Now, I don't have anything back there right now, so I keep it a little tighter. That's the way that I like it. I like it to be tighter to my body so it doesn't move or flop. Now, you can loosen these straps and it will give you a little more access inside these little side pouches. So if you was to have something bigger in there, you could get in there and get to it really, really easy. The other good thing that I like about this flap is they give you a little J hook so that you can actually close these sides. So if you're crawling through the grass or crawling through a field trying to get onto that turkey, and maybe you don't need some of the things that are in there, you can close them J hooks and keep everything in there relatively secure. Because again, once you cinch this down and you get it nice and snug and that custom fit to you, and you got those J hooks in there, you can turn upside down and nothing is going to fall out of these sides right here, which is absolutely awesome. I really love that, because if you're a run and gun style turkey hunter like I am, you find yourself crawling through ridges, crawling through fields, crawling through thick stuff all the time trying to get close to that bird that's gobbling, and sometimes you don't have time to take stuff out of your loose pockets and put it in a compartment where you can zip it up, tie it up, whatever the case may be. So the fact that they give you that ability is 100% amazing. So like I said, guys, this is a different spin on a turkey hunting vest. I went over a lot of the positives, a little bit of the negative about how loose this one particular flap is, pocket is. The only other negative that I've got on this vest, and there's only two, the looseness of this pocket. The second one is the fact that it is not camouflage. Now, I'm not a diehard, it's got to be mossy oak or it's got to be real tree, because I get it from Chief Upland standpoint. They would have to pay mossy oak or real tree X amount of dollars, whatever that figure is, to be able to use their camouflage pattern. But I think we could get away from using the solid brown and the solid green color. I get that you can get away with this, but anytime that I can get camouflage on something when I'm in the turkey woods, because their eyesight is so daggum good, I want to have camouflage. And it could be something as simple as a multi-cam camouflage. Let me show you all an example of, again, my Alaska Guide Creation pack right here. So this is a great example of a non-name brand camouflage that Alaska Guide Creation is using. And all it is, it's nothing fancy. It's just a very digital style camouflage, but it's just enough to give a little bit of distortion when you're out there in the woods, to where if a bird does come in and is a little spooked, he sees you sitting up against the tree, you don't necessarily seem like a blob sitting there. I don't think it's going to be a very big deal, because you are going to have camouflage pretty much everywhere else. It's just, I would like to see it, if it's going to be a turkey hunting vest, I would like to see it in some type of camouflage pattern, whether it be a digital camouflage that Chief Upland develops and creates on their own. That would be nice. But for what it is and the features that you get and the customization that you can get out of this vest, I give this thing 5 out of 5 stars. It is a very comfortable vest. It is quality made, and I think it's going to last a long time. And I love the fact that I can move all this stuff around, because again, I may not, after I take this thing in the woods, I may not like this pouch being right here. I may want to move it back here. I may want to move it on my left side. And with this vest, you have that ability to move all this stuff around or take the stuff completely off. So for me, that is top notch, and I think it's a great thing in a turkey vest. So guys, if you're in the market looking for a new turkey vest, go check out Chief Upland. Take a look at the line of products that they offer. They make really quality materials. The guys over there are super friendly. Customer service is phenomenal. Give them a call. Let them know Southern Extreme TV sent you over there. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I am. So thanks so much for hanging out with me on my video today. If you're new to Southern Extreme TV, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the top left corner. Trying to grow this thing to 100,000 subscribers. So every click means the world. Stay tuned. Got a lot of videos coming up in the future. See y'all next time.